Hogwarts Legacy. I think this is part 6. And I know that last time I was helping Arn here.
If you're here for my wares,
And,
I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
we have released the carts. They went ahead of us. I don't know why he hasn't gotten them yet.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
It was no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What about me?
What a nice idea, Arn.
It is a nice idea.
I wish you luck with
don't
it.
Disagree with
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once
I
my
need to be a
carts
dick
arrive,
to get something
I'll
out
be
of
able to show
doing
you my
this?
wares.
I don't want to be a dick all the time. We'll limit it to sometimes.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Well, I would fare great. I'd love it.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Oh, no.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you.
Outside of the
Everyone has
castle,
been talking
in
about
the
you
open.
defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and
Stand up.
Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Well, for one, I
Good.
like it.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Don't we have
Be
school
on your
or
guard.
something?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Where? Ah. Run, Forrest, run. Ah, this is a good movie.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Easy peasy. Alright, there's more of you.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Really? Alright.
Take a duck.
Hold them up!
I'm not going anywhere with you. Incendio.
You become a light dead body!
Expelliarmus.
grave mistake.
No, don't.
That's just the beginning.
Knew you were still.
You're going to regret that.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You know, my brother, who's a little bit further
What
along
on
in
earth
this game.
just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Can we just give me a moment? So I was, can I open this? So I asked him how far he was along, and he said, "Oh, I'm stuck with dueling 4 people at once." And I said, "Ah, no problem. I beat that. I have PlayStation 2 fingers. You know, it's not a problem." And then he was like, "So he see what I can do." And then I came to him again later, and he was like, "Oh, I'm stuck with these spiders, like much further along than I am, or at least a little bit, or definitely doing different things in the game. That's also possible." And I said to him, "It's not a problem. I'll beat it." I had no life left when I began, and I failed, very close. But then I had a full life, no healing potions, and I beat it first try. And he was just like, "Get out. Don't talk to me."
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Well,
Care
you are
to
more
tell me
useful
why
than those
2
I've partnered with.
Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Well, I want to know who Priya is.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the
Oh.
one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
It's just that being a lesbian at that time in England or wherever it is in Britain, you know, the school, at that time, you know, wasn't quite. People didn't just go about saying, you know, "my wife" when you were a woman at that time, but you know, it's normal for our time, and I, for one, like it, but it kind of breaks the immersion because we're not in that sort of time. Though nothing is to say that Harry Potter is in the same timeline as our world is, so that could be different. That's true. It could be different. Yeah, it could be different.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Well,
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
oh,
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Something's happening.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio. Levioso! Accio!
Okay. Never mind. I think that it's time for some potion making. Let's see what we get. We have some more collections. Enemies I've encountered. Alright, so this one, among the quicker of Rookwood's agents, cannot block but interrupting the... I see. Well, we don't have the severing charm. Yeah. Alright. Right, so we essentially, we're missing most of the spells to, like, we have, so they have a weapon, we can use Expelliarmus on them, but most of them we do not have we do not have the spells yet to like do them efficiently. Owl post, we haven't checked that. We never checked that in the first one. I think we did this. Pretty sure we did this. Alright, check quests. I mean, we're out here. Let's get to it and do this one, and then we'll do the potion class. Let's check on the challenges, by the way. Ah, well, we're quite far in the quests. Right, I see. Alright, I see. It's okay, we'll go back. So story-wise, we're further than I thought I would be. Can I just run into the lake? Is that an option for me? It slows us down. And nothing? I'm pretty sure this water is deeper than this. I was expecting like a dive. There we go. Alright. Cool.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay, what happens now? We're doing this without magic? How uncool. Alright, so this is the stuff she said we would get if we would do it. Like the extra. Dude, you shouldn't swim like this. Did we get it? No.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Can I just keep doing this and getting stuff? Cool. I don't know, I think they should have put a spell for the swimming and the diving.
Too terribly difficult.
Like it should be like a zone. Like a proper zone. And then, you know, a spell to dry you off when you... It's just automatic. It doesn't need to be like one of the spells
Hello,
you use.
Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
No, she said what we could get. We'll follow it.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me.
I'm doing a lot
and
of good
for my
things
family.
for the Slytherins.
You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Ah, I see.
Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Let's check on our gear. We have new handwear. Increases our offense. Well, we won't say no to that. And neckwear. This is the new one. It's a little better. Please, can I get some new facewear? Oh, it's less. But can't I, like... Do we get some new wand handles? Well, this one kind of looks good. Oh no. Well, this one's alright. But... outfit. Oh. Nice. I like that one. Alright, let's go on the map. And... oh, so I can do shirts for more Merlin trials. Oh, so Merlin was a Slytherin? Interesting. And you only see the trials when they're on the map, like so. Alright. Alright, let's just go into Hogwarts. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was to do this. Have ourselves a sip of water. Yourself be hydrated. It's important to have a sip of water. So today we had a guy come over, and he has a sonogram apparatus that he can use to see in the sheep how many lamps they have. So in December, middle to end of December, we put the rams in with them, and we select. So we have a couple
nice
of rams.
To see you, my young friend.
Let's go here and put a tracker on it. So, oh, should I go down? I think I should go down. So we select, like, this ram has these qualities and these sheep have these qualities. So let's mix and match them in such a way that we get the best possible outcome for the future. And also we want to create, like, the sort of lambs that the market wants. Also, that's also important.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Oh,
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look...
So yeah, so this is the time that we have a guy come and see what sort of results we have on the number of lambs with a lamb in the sheep, and the reason why we do it is feeding. So a sheep with one lamb doesn't need as much energy and nutrients as a sheep with three, because if you feed a sheep the same amount, doesn't matter how many lambs she has, if she might not get enough energy if she has three lambs, and she will get way too much energy if she only has one lamb, and the lamb will grow to be enormous size. And if you get the lamb out alive, the lamb will be dazed for a couple of days, and the sheep will get the massive swelling, the chances of needing antibiotics skyrocket, and just the whole thing is not a good idea. So we have to take it seriously how we feed them in the month, like 6 weeks before they give birth. Like, that's a serious thing you need to consider when you have sheep. And so that's why we sonogram them, so we can sort them out during the last few weeks. And right now it doesn't really matter, but this is just the time that it yields the best results from the sonogram. So it's easiest to see what's in them now. When the fetus gets bigger, it's harder to see if it's 1, 2, or 3. Anyway, let's continue. What is this?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Instructions?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Right. Feels too fast. Shouldn't be this fast.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Oh, definite luck. Or gameplay.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Why?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Well, you're correct.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Fine.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Why are Gryffindors in this game more trouble than the Slytherins?
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to miss it. Like, it's pink and big in a very obvious place. I need mongrel for fur to do the. I have plenty of mongrel fur. Uh-huh. Cool. So, Sharp is doing some borrowed work. Interesting. Well, we're definitely gonna steal this money. Right. Okay. Nothing else? No.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant!
Yes.
Thank you.
Talk louder.
This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Shouldn't you be?
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Okay, let's get to work.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Okay. I see. Okay. Well, the patience is actually just waiting. Well, that's always why you need patience. You're waiting. Okay. Can I want to do one more bottle. And I can leave.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor, again.
Good.
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Fine.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. and you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Well, history teaches us.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
So,
my robes are going to reek from down inspiration for the rest of them.
as we know, the place to hide when you're brewing potions is in the women's
Sir Nicholas,
bathroom.
our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Do we have a radio? Why isn't there like a flowing piece of paper coming and opening up and then saying that to me? That would be cool. Anyway, problem with that is Myrtle hasn't been murdered in the women's bathroom on the second floor. So that's not an option.
What are you up to now?
Going to talk to nearly headless Nick, who is hopefully not that far away. Go up again. Have I been here before? I don't think so. What's this?
Incendio!
I see. Okay. So I have 1, 2 and stuff. So you have nothing in you. I see. So 3, 1, you are 2. You are 2. You would then be 4.
Incendio.
What is that one? Alright. Which one was what? 3 and 1. You were 3, I think.
Incendio.
Okay. Can I go in? I can. Great. I discovered the sewers. And a chest. What do I get? Yay, an update to my collection. Way. I'm such a cosmetic guy. Taxidermy? That's not really my thing. Ooh, a big one. Alright. Seems to be an upgrade. Nothing more? Alright, let's go up. Well, that was a nice little brainy thing. Can we close it? Can I, like, interact with this again? Ah, it closes itself. Okay. Dude. Teach me.
Accio.
maybe not.
Revelio.
No? Alright. I'll keep going.
I die of embarrassment if
Accio.
don't know how natural.
Levioso.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Flu powder.
Wouldn't be surprised if Professor Binns bored himself to death with one of his history lectures.
Revelio.
Well, there's something there. Alright.
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
If only. Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted?
I wish I'd never told you about my gobstones. Or met you.
Yeah. That's, yeah, I deserve that one.
From the restricted section.
Yes, I mean, shut up.
Here, perhaps you'll find sweeping the courtyard more productive.
What, me? Use a broom? Not to fly?
That is what I said, and let this be a lesson to all of you. Off limits means off limits.
Ugh, feel like a muggle.
I got a look at one of them. Saw something about the Cruciatus curse. I did!
Oh, shut up.
Alright, that was cool. Do you have something to say? No.
Incendio.
No? Alright. You neither? Fine.
Revelio.
Alright. There's more stuff all around us.
Levioso.
Is there one here? Nope. There is not.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Not really.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
Where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Well, that's true. Secret passage is right up my street.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Look, this is cool.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig things?
They're not for sale,
logic.
and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Fine.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help.
Yeah,
Perhaps I can convince
prefer you
Meat
do
to
it
help me
first.
with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Yeah, well, we're definitely not.
I'll need to get those dried billywig things for Gareth if he's to finish his...
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might
Revelio.
come with
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
So, how's the score? Not good. it's better. Well, that's awful. And well, it looks as though Hufflepuff is beating the crap out of everybody.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Yes, but it's the others. Unless you're saying you.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
It's always a small favor, quotation marks.
Revelio. A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Oh, yes.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. Form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course.
Revelio.
Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
I see. Do I...
A student in the kitchen. What could they want? Found themselves a bit... You know how hungry growing humans can get?
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Right, so I am allowed to be in here?
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Okay. Okay. Chest.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
If you can multiply it, isn't that like making more of it? So you can't make it out of thin air, but aren't you making, like you have one and you want to make another one, aren't you creating the second one out of thin air? Or are you taking half of the first one and making two halves instead of one? Doesn't, I don't know.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Alright.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Alright. Let's
Revelio.
explore a little bit.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well. Cool.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. It smells glorious in here.
It does. Can I go up? Come on, people. There's a stair. I want to go up. Right, let's just keep on going. There you go, Nick.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I mean, isn't it in the books that he has never been allowed to participate in the hunt?
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this Headless Hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
Oh, maybe transport somewhere? I mean, okay.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Well, to you, it wouldn't be
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
I mean...
If the headsman could only see me now.
Revelio.
Get some galleons. More stuff going on here. Well, it's in there. Or behind. Oh, it's behind. It's one of you.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Is it Lumos?
Lumos.
No? Well, it's not. Then it's not Reparo. And it must be some of the ones I don't have. Let's put Disillusionment back there. Be rid of it. And...
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
I'm game.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
I could do that too if I had one.
Incendio.
Then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Well, I'm going to make all the mess I can. What's this? Well, it must be somewhere else.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Incendio.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him. Oh, what fun! A shift is playing! Young Jackdaw's nomad.
It won't be long now. You'll find him.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
There is sounds and movement, but I can't find it.
Accio. Levioso.
Be the one to clean up this mess. I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Fine, we'll just go on blasting.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so good at this? You've almost got him.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you.
Here he is.
You make this look easier than it.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Here we go again.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
could do that too if I had a wand. And a body.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Alright. I did find it.
Done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Why can't I move?
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea.
It doesn't need to
Why
be
don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Fine.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Alright. I think that this is an appropriate length for episode or part 5. 6 actually, it's part 6. So, I think I will end the recording here, but I think, let me just have a look at my clock. I'm pretty sure I will go again, I think, for another part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I will see you again.